Welcome back to the Raleigh Oaks Baseball Club here on OOTP 25. Unfortunately, the World Series matchup will not be Oaks Angels, but it will be Oaks against the New York Yankees. And before we actually take a look at this Yankees roster, we do have a decision to make. Nazario is eligible for this series. We can take him, at least I think. I'm assuming we can take, because I don't know how it works. If he comes off the IL during the middle of this series, can we just then put him on? I don't believe that's the case. If we want him on the roster, we have to preemptively put him on the roster for this series. So what I'm thinking, Nazario, he has that unknown recovery time. I mean, he could miss this whole series, and it'll be like a Rocky Gusty situation. But I think I want to take the chance of putting him on the postseason roster, and we would take Tariq bin Abdud off, because I just think that he is, we don't really use him anyways. So I think we're going to take Tariq off. We still have all the rest of these guys, and then we're going to have Nazario on the roster, and hopefully he's back at some point. So that is what we were going to do. Nazario is on the roster. I'm hoping he comes back at some point. He should be back any day now. If I goofed that, I goofed that, but I think it's worth trying to see if we can get this guy into the series. We're also doing the same thing with Luis Griego, because as you can see here, his recovery time is exactly 1 day. So he's going to miss the first game, and then he'll be back. I don't know if he's going to start, but we're going to have him as an option, at the very least, as a pinch hitter. We took Mike Rubin off the postseason roster because we've been using Ortega as the main backup infielder. Henniger we want him on the roster. Obviously, we're going to have one catcher as the backup, and then Griego is going to be that other spot after this first day of the series. So he'll be back. Hopefully, Nazario's back, and that's what we're going to rock and roll with here for our series. And then taking a look at this Yankees team, they were, I think, the best team in the American League. Possibly. We should look at the standings, the expanded standings here. They were the second best team by run differential and by record. So the Dodgers won 101 games. They got beat by the Angels in the DS. And now we have the 159 run differential Yankees taking on the 261 run differential Oaks here in this series. So let's take a look at this New York Yankees team here. Their team stats, you would expect really good offense. It's the third most runs scored in the American League, and then the second least runs allowed. Weird that they have the 11th WAR and the least amount, the 12th amount of strikeouts, but the rest of this stuff all pretty good. They did give up a decent amount of home runs, though. That could also be because they play at Yankee Stadium, but overall, very good team, obviously. They're in the playoffs, so this stuff doesn't really matter. They're in the World Series. Their roster, though, they have Jim Parker, the 36-year-old who has been around forever. This guy was with Toronto, putting up Cy Young type numbers, and then he was with Atlanta, and now he is with the New York Yankees towards the end of his career. They also have Earl Spotswood, the American-Canadian, who is a 26-year-old who has been around for a couple seasons now here in New York. They have our old friend Sincere McKeel in the back end of their bullpen, the Wolf. They have Tommy Lawing, who was with the Mets for a long time, made the crosstown switch. They even have Josh Hofer. The Rutgers man is now on the New York Yankees. Part of the rotation, did not have a good regular season, but we'll see how it goes for him. And then they got some damn good bullpen pieces. They got Kim here, who's pretty decent. They got Jamari Jones, or Yomez, who is quite good. They have David Robles, who has some decent ratings. They have this Australian guy who's pretty nasty. This is the type of guy that we would want on our team. They have this guy who's also quite nasty, Venezuelan French. Interesting. And then they have Dan Devine, who's whatever, and throws a knuckleball. They have a knuckleballer who's won 2 Cy Youngs. Wait, what? 2034 and 2030. So he won these 2 Cy Young Awards with San Francisco. I remember this guy when he was on San Francisco, but I did not realize that he is a knuckleballer. Has he been a knuckleballer the whole time? I guess these don't go back as far to 2040, but like I would have noticed that he was a knuckleballer. I guess I just never noticed, but Dan Devine in their bullpen, former Cy Young winner, now a veteran reliever, making $54 million. He's a knuckleballer. And then on the offensive side of things, a lot of good bats here. Kevin Darley, really good defensive shortstop with a decent bat. Alejandro Trujillo, their first baseman, really good bat. He's put up 3 straight seasons of 5 WAR for the Yankees. Alan Slavin is their center fielder. He's a really good bat, never strikes out, gets on base a shit ton. Jorge Otano, another really good catcher who's better defensively than our catcher and also is just as good offensively. Juan Morales, a really good defensive shortstop with some serious pop. They have Alexis Campos, really good contact hitting, gap power left fielder. So a really, really good team. This is going to be like power versus power here in the World Series. We do not quite have the clear advantage at every position like we usually have. This Yankees team is very, very good. So, game 1, it is Jake Graham on the bump for us. Alexis Campos leading things off. And he gets on with a leadoff double. Now it's Trujillo. High fly ball right field. Gone. 2 batters, a double, and a 2-run home run, and we're down 2-0 to the infamous Bronx Bombers. Alrighty. Gets at it from there, though. So now it's bottom 1. We do nothing as they have Tommy Lawing on the hill. Former Met arm. Tommy Long, he was with those Mets teams for a long, long time that we were constantly running up against. And now it is bottom 2. We tack on 1. Let's go. Was that, who hit that? Jesus Pineda solo home run at the 2-1 ball game. Nothing else going, though. Campos with another double. Trujillo works a full count. Another well-hit ball, but caught. Rojas makes the play. Fantastic stuff. I mean, you can't really pitch around anybody in this lineup. Well hit by Otano, but caught. That will tag up a run, and it'll be 3-1 Yankees. Nothing else going. It's bottom 3. We do nothing. They do nothing. We get Rodriguez on second here for Pineda, who's going to pop one up the center, and that'll be the end of the inning. So still 3-1. Move things on to the top of the 5th. They get 2 on in scoring position here with 1 out for Trujillo. Let's pitch around with first base open. Ground ball. Don't go home with it, you idiots! Awesome. Awesome stuff. Line drive to left field. They're going to tag up another one. It's now a 5-1 lead for the Yankees, as we are just getting run through here in this game 1. So it's bottom 5. We do nothing. Top 6. They get a man on. And we perhaps get through these back-to-back lefties. Slavin, ground ball. That's 1 down. Then it's Caballero. Another diving play by... And then he makes... Oh, my God. He makes a great stop, but then he throws it away. So now it's Darley. A pitch around. He hits him. Awesome stuff. Bases loaded. We're bringing in a new guy. We're going to go Arturo Mendoza. In the game. 1-2. 4-6-3. Okay, 4-6-3 keeps it a 5-1 game. Can we get any runs to possibly get back in this? Nothing going that inning. Scoreless frame for Mendoza. We tack on a solo shot with Amancio, I believe. Yes, it was Amancio. Nothing else, though. It's a 3-run game. Scoreless frame from Mendoza. Okay. Ramirez, that's a home run here. It's a tie game. And he's going to pop one up, and we're not going to score anything. Move things on to the 9th. Another scoreless frame from Mendoza. And let's just see what these guys do. Amancio, 3-1 count. Hard hit, but right at the center fielder, 1 down. Now it's Rodriguez. 1-2 to him. Popped up the center, 2 down. Now it's Pineda. Ground ball. And we only hit, what was it, 2 solo shots. We dropped game 1, 5-2. New York takes a 1-0 lead in the series. Alrighty, it's top 1. It's Mike Cinquemani on the bump for us here in game 2 against the New York Yankees, and you may notice something different in the lineups. Luis Griego is DHing. He is back. It's Griego, then Ramirez, then Amancio, then Rodriguez, then Pineda, then Rojas, then Langarcia, then Tapia, then Caffin. That's what we're rolling with here. Let's get into it. Scoreless frame. They have Jim Parker, the multi-time Cy Young winner, I believe. I believe he's won multiple Cy. He actually hasn't. 10-time All-Star, though. So bottom 1 against Jim Parker. Okay, Ramirez on second base. Amancio pops one up in the infield. 2 down. Now it's Luis Rodriguez. He also gets out. Nothing going for us. Top 2. Scoreless frame. 2 on, 1 out. 2-2 to Campos. That gets through. That's going to score 1. Yes, the Yankees get out to a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd inning. And we're going to pitch around with first base open. Struck him out. We're going to pitch around with first base open. Dumb animation that Caffin looked like he was right there for, but instead it's going to be a 3-0 Yankees lead. Fantastic. Doesn't piss me off at all. 1-0. Another little weak hit that gets through. They're going to go first to third, too. Now it's Slavin. He's going to get a hit. That's going to score 2, and we're down 5-0 to the mighty New York Yankees. Just fucking awful. Just truly awful. Let's bring in Mendoza. No, we're not bringing him in. Bobby Harlow. Bobby Harlow's coming in the game. And he strikes out Calvillo. So they do tack on 5. Can we possibly chip away here? We have multiple frames to do this. Please. Nothing that inning. That'd be too easy. Okay, we get 2. Now we're only down 3. 2-run home run from Luis Rodriguez after Amancio reaches on an error. Nothing else going in the inning. Bobby Harlow's coming up clutch here. We tack on 1 more. That was a leadoff home run from Langarcia, his first home run of the postseason. Nothing else going, but we're only down 2. Bobby Harlow's magic might be running out here. It's runners on the corners here with nobody out. And Calvillo's up. Pitch to him. Yes, get the double play, concede 1 run. It's a 6-3 game. We're only down 3, but it's 2 outs, nobody on. And he gets out of it from there. So it's bottom 6. We don't get anything in that inning. Bobby Harlow. Scoreless frame. We don't get any in that inning. And they tack on 1 more. Fantastic. Let's just bring in this guy to give us some innings. Gets out of it. Down by 4, bottom 8. Let's just risp it. Okay. We tacked on 1, so now we're down by 3. Runner on second, 2 outs for Luis Rodriguez. Let's take that first pitch. Ball 1. Ball 2, now you swing away. That's a base knock. I am absolutely not sending him, no. As I take a sip of my water here. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Jesus Pineda. Take a pitch. Take another pitch. Now you swing away. We only tack on 1 run. So we're down 3 as long as we can hold them here. And we can. They bring on this guy who is absolutely fantastic. Out of the bullpen, we have Rojas, Langarisa, and Tapia due up. Yeah, let's just take a pitch here. See if we can get some base runners. That's a strike. Full count. Spits on ball 4. Fantastic stuff. Now we have Langarisa. He should be a guy who could work a walk. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Strike. Deep fly ball. God. Now it's Tapia. 6-4-3 to end the game. 6-4-3 to end the game. We drop both Game 1 and Game 2. We are down 2-0 in the World Series to the mighty New York Yankees. Not what you want. The series is now in New York as the Yankees are up 2-0 to nothing. The series is now in New York as the Yankees are up 2-0 We are trying to catch up here. We need to win this. This is not a must-win because it's a math question, but we do need to win this. We're rocking the same lineup. Griego leading off, DHing. We have Wilson Morales on the hill this game. They have Earl Spotswood, the Canadian-American from Denmark, New Hampshire. Isn't that Denmark or was it Denmark? Denmark, New Hampshire. Here in the top of the first, we do nothing. Morales scoreless frame. We do nothing. They get 2 on with 1 out. Kevin Darley lines one right at Langarisa, who makes a jumping play. Then there's a ground ball to shortstop. That'll be 3 down. So top 3 here. Boom. 2 on, nobody out for Will Caffin. We are not squeeze bunting because they have the infield in, but we will swing away. And he delivers. Over the head of the center fielder. That'll score 2. And the Raleigh Oaks up 2-0 here in the third, thanks to a 2 RBI double from Will Caffin, the Aussie shortstop. Anything else going in the inning, perhaps? We tack on 1 more. They get 2 on, 2 outs. 0-1 count to Slavin. Caught by Pineda. Now it's top 4. We do nothing. They do nothing. We do nothing. They get a man on second with nobody out. Ground ball. He muffs it. Will Caffin, the sure-handed shortstop, muffs it. I guess he does commit errors. First and third. Nobody out. Jorge Otano. 6-4-3. 6-4-3. We're still up 3-1, but it's 2 down, nobody on, and nothing else scores. So it's top 6 here. We do nothing. They hit a solo shot. We're taking out Morales. You can see Nazario is still hurt. Still has not come back from his thing. So we are going to bring in DeMario here. You also may notice we moved Osterley to the bullpen because we're going to start Mendoza next game. So, DeMario in the game. Gets at it from there. They bring in a new pitcher, the Australian here, who's quite nasty. And we get a man on third base with 2 outs for Will Caffin, who delivers again. He may have committed an error, but he's scored all our runs. It's 4-2. Will Caffin, we're going to attempt to steal second, even though he's not the fastest guy of all time. He changed his mind. We'll try one more time. He's off and running. He's in there. 2-0 count to Griego, now a 2-2. And he's going to deliver. Base knock. Caffin going to round third and head home, presumably. He does indeed. It's a 5-2 lead for the Oaks. We don't do anything else in the inning. Esquivel works a full scoreless frame. We get a man on second here for Nesty Rojas, who strikes out. It's bottom 8. Our pitcher is fatigued. Well, we're going to let him face the rest of this batter. Pop up left field. 2 down. And now, we are going to bring Carmona. Carmona's going to come into the game. Gets out of it from there. Top 9. We do nothing. Carmona shuts it down. It's a 2-1 series. We're back in it. Yaikel Cooperman, ready to come off the IL. We're not going to take him off the IL because we don't want him on the team. But Juan Nazario still not ready. Alrighty, Josh Hofer on the bump for the New York Yankees, the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, the old friend taking on us. We have Santiago Mendoza on the bump. Let's tie this son of a bitch back up. It's top 1. Boom. We're bringing the boom! I don't know why I keep saying that. Amancio, solo home run. Nothing else going. Mendoza. Scoreless frame. Let's go. Boom. We score another one? How? How do we score another one? Base on balls from Langarisa, and then Tapia doubled, moved into third on the throw. And now we have Caffin up, who spits on ball 4. Brings up top of the order with Griego, who's going to pop one up the left field, but we do tack on another run to make it a 2-0 lead here for the Oaks. Mendoza works the scoreless frame. We hit another home run. Luis Rodriguez solo home run. Hell yes. Nothing else. Scoreless frame. Nothing else. Scoreless. We get a man on second here for Amancio, who pops it up into the infield. We are up 3-0 though, moving things on to the bottom of the 8th. Scoreless frame from Mendoza. I mean, Mendoza's mowing him down. Tapia gets on second. Nobody out. Will Caffin delivers again. It's the Will Caffin series. That'll score Tapia. It's an RBI double for Will Caffin. It's a 4-0 lead for the Raleigh Oaks. Now it's Griego. Let's just half it. We tack on one more. Mendoza gives up a solo shot. We're taking him out. We are going to bring on... It's a 7-run lead. Let's just bring in Arturo Mendoza. The Rule 5. He shuts the door from there on out. Caffin's on second base. We tack on 3 more. It's 11-1 lead. Mendoza works a scoreless frame. We tack on 2 more. We tack on 4 more. It's 15-1. And Mendoza shuts the door. It's a 15-1 win for the Raleigh Oaks, and the series is knotted back up at 2 games apiece. Here we are for Game 5. It's 2-2. They have Tommy Lawing on the hill. We have Jake Graham on the hill. Top 1. Nothing going. Bottom 1, they get a man on second. 1 out. Juan Morales. Ground ball, first base side. Steps on the bag as Ramirez. 2 down. Now it's Calvillo. Deep fly ball, but not deep enough. Oh, they did tack on one that inning. Okay. So it's 1-0 Yankees. We don't do anything. They don't do anything. We don't do anything. They get a man on second. Blows it by him. Ground ball. Out number 3. Move things on top 4. Come on, offense. Where's the offense? We need it. Jake Graham is giving it his all. Where's the offense? Where is the offense? As that gets down the line. God, you get 2 outs, 0-2, and then they tack on another one to make it 2-0. That's got to be it for Jake Graham. As we are going to bring in Kurt Holmes. 3-0. Walks him. 3-1. Thank God he gets the ground ball. All right. Let's get some runs. We have 1 fucking hit. Jake Graham was great, but so is Tommy Lawing. Nothing going. Bottom 7. Holmes works a scoreless frame. It's top 8. Let's go batter by batter. We've got Rodriguez, Pineda, Rojas due up. Rodriguez is on fire. Taking on Sincere McKell, the Wolf, former Raleigh Oak trade deadline acquisition. Goes down 0-2. Hard hit, but right at the center fielder. Oh no, he missed it! He somehow doesn't get it! And Rodriguez somehow magically gets on second base to lead off the inning. That's the break we need. Now it's Jesus Pineda. Take that first pitch, please. Ball 1. Take that second pitch, please. 1-1. Now you swing away. It's a full count. Draws a walk. First and second, nobody out for Nesty Rojas. Take a pitch, please. Ball 1. Take another pitch. Now you're swinging away. It's a 2-1 count. He's ripping one in the left center field gap. That's up against the wall. Rodriguez will score. Only one will score, but we have second and third. Nobody out. It's a 2-1 ball game. We're finally on the board here. And it's Daniel Langarisa. He spits on that first pitch. It's 1-0. He spits on that second pitch. It's 2-0. He spits on that third pitch. It's 3-0. And he spits on the 4 pitch. It's a 4-pitch walk. So bases juiced. Nobody out. Santiago Tapia. First pitch strike. 1-2. No. God. Play at the plate gets him. So now it's 1 down, and they're 1 pitch away from getting out of it, but it's Will Caffin who skies it to the infield. Don't do this to me. Griego checks his swing. 1-1. No. Don't do this to me. You have bases loaded, nobody out. You only get 1. Oh my God. So the Yankees still have the lead. Kurt Holmes is going to come out of the game. We are bringing in Carmona. Scoreless frame. We are down to our final 3 outs. It is Ramirez, Amancio, and Rodriguez. They have brought on Jamari Jones. Ramirez leading things off. 1-2 count. Ground ball right side. 1 down. Now it's Amancio. Take that first pitch, please. Full count. Fucking strikes out. Down to our final out, but it is Luis Rodriguez. 2-2. He's going to keep the game alive. And he's pulling out a hustle double. Look at that. Look at Rodriguez. They're playing deep, and he's pulling that out to a hustle double. He's on second base. 2 outs for Jesus Pineda. Takes that first ball. Now it's a 2-2. Ground ball right side. And we lose 2-1. The Yankees now take a 3-2 series lead. Our backs are against the wall. It's Game 6 as we are back here in North Carolina at Oaks Park. Top 1, obviously, Mike Cincamani's throwing for us. Jim Parker's throwing for them. We have swapped Rojas and Caffin because Caffin's just been on fire. We want him in the 6th hole. Rojas is in the 9 hole now. Those are the only changes to the lineup. We are down 3-2. We're trying to force a Game 7. And Cincamani immediately is going to give up a runner in scoring position. Full count to Otano. Ball 4. Fly ball left field. That'll be 1 down. Runners will stay put. Next batter up is Trujillo. Blows it by him. Now it's Slavin. Fly ball left field. That'll be 3 down. Scoreless frame for Cincamani in the 1st inning. We do nothing. They do nothing. We do nothing. They get on the 2 on, but 2 outs. Slavin, first pitch swinging. Fielded by Langarisa, makes the play. Bottom 3. Solo shot, Langarisa. Fantastic. 1-0 lead for the Raleigh Oaks. And then we get Tapia on second. Rojas, take a pitch. Down 0-2. Probably shouldn't have taken the pitch there, to be honest. I didn't see there was a strike. All right. Now it's Griego, top of the order. Hard hit ball, deep center field, but caught. Tapia is tagging up. He will now be 90 feet away with 2 outs. Juan Ramirez works a full count, and he goes down swinging. We do have a 1-0 lead as we move things on at the top of the 4th. Cincamani scoreless inning. Same for Parker. Cincamani, 2 on, 1 out. Caballero's up. Fly ball, center field. Pineda will make that play. They do not tag up. It's 2 down. Now it's Trujillo, who we are going to pitch around. Ground ball. Gets down the line, dude. Oh, my God. It looked like it was so slow he would have been able to get to it, but instead it's going to be a bases-clearing double. And the Yankees take the 2-1 lead. I think we're going to pitch around Slavin here. I should have brought in a new pitcher. I was considering it. Oh my God, now it's 3-1. Now we're definitely taking him out of the game. By the way, Nazario's back. We're not going to put him in here, but he is indeed back. I'm thinking here we're going to go DeMario. He's in the game. Slavin steals second. Full count. Ground ball. Fielded by Tapia. Makes the play. Bottom 5, but we're down by 2 now. Boom. Langarisa is on second base. Tapia's at the dish. Base knock. That'll score Langarisa. It's a 3-2 ball game. Tapia's on first base. He's got speed. We're going to steal second. He's off and running. The throw down, not in time. He's in scoring position for Nesty Rojas, who's going to take a 1-0 pitch for a 2-0 pitch. Now he's going to swing away. Deep fly ball, but not deep enough. Tapia is tagging, but it is 2 outs. So 90 feet away for Luis Griego. Well hit, deep center field. That landed in. That was the dumbest animation of all time. It didn't tell me anything in the play-by-play, didn't show me anything in the animation, but all I know is it's a tie game at 3. Luis Griego delivers. Now it's Juan Ramirez, who they're walking. Now it's Amancio. He delivers down the left field line, up against the wall. The Raleigh Oaks back on top. Hell yes, it's a 2-run double, and the Raleigh Oaks lead 5-3. Amancio comes up big. Now it's Luis Rodriguez. They're going to walk him. Now it's Pineda. He's going to deliver a base knock. He is a cannon for an arm against an awful runner. We are not sending him. Bases are juiced here with 2 outs for Will Caffin, the Australian. Little bloop shot back to the pitcher, but we do tack on 4 in the inning, and we are back on top. It is top 6 here. DeMario's on the bump. They tack on 2, and just immediately we lose our lead. What happened? A single and a 2-run home run. Just brutal. Can you get out of it from here, perhaps? Let's go 1 batter. 1-1 to Otano. No, he can't. It's a lefty. Let's bring in Kurt Holmes. 0-1. Here it comes. It's a Caballero. That's a base knock. Now it's Trujillo. Walks him. Ball 4. It's bases loaded. 2 outs. But Slavin grounds into an inning-ending play. They do tie the game, but it's only 5-5. We did not lose we lost the lead, but we did not, at least, they're not leading. Top 6, or bottom 6. Hell yes. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Nesty Rojas up. Tapia is going to steal second. He's off and running. No throw down. 2 in scoring position. Take that pitch. Now you swing away. That's going to at least... That's gone. That's gone? No, it's over the top of the center fielder's head. It's over the top of the center. Over the center fielder's head. Nesty Rojas. Is it a triple? Bases clearing triple. We're back on top 7-5. Hell yes. Now it's Griego. They brought in the Australian. He delivers. It's 8-5. Now we're going to steal with Griego. Still nobody out in this inning. Griego. In there. Ramirez. Ground ball. Griego moves up, but Ramirez is down. So it's 1 down, man on third. Amancio. Crush to center field. Adios, pelota. 4:20 off the bat. It's a 5-run inning, and the Raleigh Oaks are now up 10-5. Hell yes. Hell yes. Let's just half it from here. We don't score any more somehow. Kurt Holmes. Let's risp it. Okay. Okay, they tack on 1. Okay, 2 on, nobody out, half it. Juan Ramirez was hurt. Not what you want. So here, I think we're going to move Langarisa to first base. So he's going to be first base. And then Olejar is going to come in here. And we're going to move him back to second, and he's going to be third base. We tacked on some more runs. Let's just half it from here. 13-6 in the lead. It's top 8. We don't need to burn Nazario for this game, so instead we're going to bring in the man we've been bringing in these situations, Arturo Mendoza. Scoreless frame. We tack on another run. Scoreless frame, and we have forced a Game 7. Here it is. For all the marbles, it's Game 7 in the World Series here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Unfortunately, Juan Ramirez is hurt, so we put him on the playoff IL because it's Game 7. There is no series after this. This is the last game, and we brought on Cooperman onto the lineup just to get, like, his glove and his speed as a possible option, and even his, like, bat as, like, a gap power, avoid K sort of guy to come off the bench if we so need that. We have Wilson Morales on the bump. They have Earl Spotswood. We have our ace going. Unfortunately, we don't have Ramirez, but like everybody moves up one spot in the lineup. So it's Griego, Amancio, Rodriguez, Pineda, Langarisa, Caffin, Tapia, Olejar, Rojas. Let's get into it here. Top 1, scoreless frame. Scoreless frame. Scoreless frame. Boom. First and second. Nobody out. Will Caffin. 2-1 count. Crushed. Crushed. Let's go! 3-run bomb from Will Caffin, the Aussie shortstop. He's bringing the boom! I don't know why I keep saying that. But it's 3-0 here for Raleigh. And we get 2 more on here with 1 out. Luis Griego. He delivers with a base knock. That's going to score 1. It's a 4-0 lead for the Raleigh Oaks. And now there's 2 more in scoring position here with 1 out for Juan Amancio. Dribbler, they go home with it. It's the animation that makes no sense, and he's out at the plate. So 2 down, runners on the corners here for Rodriguez. And he crushes 1, but right at the left fielder. But we do tack on 4 in the inning. So huge lead for us early on. With our ace on the hill, works a scoreless frame. They're bringing in the knuckleballer as we tack on 2 more. What did we do? A 2-run home run for Santiago Tapia. Hell yes. Hell yes. Alrighty. We do nothing else in the inning, but we're up 6-0. We're sitting pretty. Morales scoreless frame. We tack on 1 more. We tack on 2 more. We're just going to half inning the offense here. Morales. Okay, man on second. 2 down. That is going to bloop in for a hit. So there will be no shutout, but it's still going to be an 8-1 lead. And he gets out of it from there. We do nothing else. Morales, first and second, 1 out. Can he get out of this? 5-4-3. Around the horn. Around the horn to get out of the inning. Hell yes. 8-1 lead remains. It's bottom 6. We do nothing else. Scoreless frame for Morales. We don't do anything else. We're taking Morales out of the game. We're going to bring in Carmona here for the 8th. Okay, 2 on, 2 outs. The pitch to Trujillo, blows it by him. Strike 3, put a little hot sauce on that. 8-1 lead remains, it's bottom 8. They bring in the Aussie, we do nothing to him. And now, first appearance all postseason long, Juan Nazario on the hill to close out the World Series. We're going to go batter by batter. Alan Slavin, full count. Ground ball at the short, fielded by Caffin. Out number 1. Now it's Calvillo. He's going to be first pitch swinging. That's hit a long way to left field. That's gone. It's now an 8-2 game, but that's why you have an 8-1 lead when you bring in a guy who hasn't pitched all postseason. So 1 down, brings on Morales. Full count to him. Blows it by him. 2 down. The Yankees are down to their final out. It's Kevin Darley, who's known for his glove. 0-2. Strike 3. And the Raleigh Oaks have won the World Series for the first time in franchise history. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, what a run. What a run. The Raleigh Oaks, what a series. We dropped the first 2 at home. 5-2 to the Yankees, then 7-4 to the Yankees. And then we take game 3 in New York, 5-2. We destroy them in game 4, 15-1. Then they take a 3-2 lead. It's like, uh-oh, but the series is going back to Raleigh. That's why you have home field advantage. We take that first game 14-6, and then we destroy them again 8-2. World Series champions, the Raleigh Oaks. Hell yes. Oh, and also, series MVP, Santiago Tapia. I thought it was either going to be him or Will Caffin. Tapia, yeah. Slashed 393, 393, 786. 11 hits in the series, drove in 7 runs. Will Caffin, he had himself a damn good series, too. We had a lot of guys popping off that series. That is, yeah, a lot of guys popping off that series. We scored a lot of runs. But the best team comes out on top. We win 108 games in the regular season. I believe that was the best record in Major League Baseball. Yes, it was. The Yankees won 99. They were a formidable foe, but the Raleigh Oaks avoid disaster in that DS round against the Braves and storm their way to the World Series to win it in 7 games. So now when you look at the history of the Raleigh Oaks here, have been existing since 2030. We take over in that 2040 season. We go to the playoffs with 96 wins. 98 wins, we go to the playoffs. 99 wins, we go to the playoffs. 108 wins, we go to the playoffs, and we win the World Series.